Everyone is talking about AI right now. Tools that can write essays, answer questions, write code, even hold full conversations. And at the center of it all is ChatGPT. But here's the strange part. ChatGPT doesn't actually think. It doesn't understand the world the way humans do. So how can it answer complex questions, explain difficult topics, and sometimes even sound smarter than humans? To understand that, we need to look at what's really happening behind the screen. But before we dive in, if you enjoy simple explanations of the technology you use every day, subscribe. Because on this channel we break down complex tech and make it finally make sense. 2. The illusion of intelligence. When you type a question into ChatGPT, it feels like you're talking to an intelligent assistant. You ask something like, "Why is the sky blue?" And instantly, you get a detailed explanation. It feels like the AI understood your question, thought about it, and then answered. But that's not what's actually happening. Behind the scenes, something much more mechanical is going on. ChatGPT is not thinking. It is predicting. 3. The core idea, predicting words. At its core, ChatGPT is a word prediction engine, similar to the autocomplete feature on your phone. When you start typing a message, your keyboard suggests the next word. For example, "I will see you." Your phone might suggest "tomorrow," because it has learned that those words often appear together. ChatGPT works on the same principle, but at a massive scale. Instead of predicting one word, it predicts thousands of words in sequence to build full sentences and paragraphs. 4. The training phase. But where does ChatGPT learn these patterns? The answer is training data. AI models are trained on enormous amounts of text, books, articles, websites, scientific papers, online discussions, millions, sometimes billions of sentences. During training, the AI reads these texts and learns patterns like which words often appear together, how sentences are structured, how ideas are explained. Over time, it builds a statistical understanding of language, not meaning, but probability. 5. Neural networks. To process all this information, ChatGPT uses something called a neural network. Neural networks are loosely inspired by the human brain. Instead of biological neurons, they use artificial nodes connected in layers. Each layer processes information, then passes it forward to the next layer. By the time the data reaches the final layer, the AI produces a prediction. In this case, the next most likely word. 6. Transformers. The breakthrough. Earlier AI models struggled with long conversations. They would lose context quickly. But a major breakthrough changed everything. A system called the transformer architecture. Transformers allow AI to analyze entire sentences at once instead of one word at a time. They use something called attention mechanisms. Attention allows the AI to decide which words in a sentence are most important. For example, in the sentence, "The animal didn't cross the road because it was too tired." The AI needs to know what it refers to. Attention mechanisms help the model connect those relationships. This is what allows ChatGPT to follow conversations and maintain context. 7. Tokens. How AI reads text. Interestingly, ChatGPT doesn't actually read words the way humans do. Instead, it reads something called tokens. A token can be a word, part of a word, or even punctuation. For example, the word unbelievable might be split into tokens like believe, able. By processing tokens instead of full words, AI models can understand and generate language more efficiently. 8. Generating an answer. Now imagine you ask ChatGPT a question. Something like, "How does AI work?" The process looks roughly like this. Step 1. Your question is converted into tokens. Step 2. The AI analyzes those tokens using its neural network. Step 3. It predicts the most likely next token. Step 4. That token is added to the sentence. Step 5. The process repeats, again and again, until a full response is generated, word by word, token by token, in milliseconds. 9. Why it sometimes makes mistakes. Because ChatGPT predicts probabilities. It doesn't always produce correct answers. Sometimes it generates information that sounds right but isn't true. This is known as an AI hallucination. The model isn't lying. It simply predicted a sequence of words that statistically makes sense, even if the information itself is wrong. This is why AI outputs should sometimes be verified, especially for medical, scientific, or legal information. 10. The real power of AI. Despite these limitations, the power of models like Chatgpt is incredible. They can summarize complex documents, translate languages, write code, explain difficult ideas, generate creative stories, and assist millions of people every day, all by doing something surprisingly simple: predicting the next word, over and over again, at lightning speed. 11. So the next time you use ChatGPT, remember this. It isn't a digital brain. It doesn't truly think. Instead, it's one of the most advanced pattern recognition systems ever built, trained on vast amounts of human knowledge, and powered by billions of mathematical connections, all working together to predict what word should come next. And somehow, that simple idea creates something that feels almost like intelligence. 12. Artificial intelligence is evolving faster than ever, and tools like ChatGPT are just the beginning. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more explanations about the technology you use every day, make sure to subscribe, because the future of technology is only getting started.